In this section, I'm going to explain about how to implement browse nodes correctly and why browse nodes are important for getting extra traffic and sales. Most people don't know what browse nodes are, they don't know how to implement them, they don't know that they should look at this section at all, and therefore lose out on some traffic. As always, it's the case of trying to get an upper hand over your competition and getting more eyes on your product, more sales, more reviews, and therefore better organic rankings when people do a search on Amazon in the actual search bar at the top for a particular product. So browse nodes are basically a category search, and I'll give you an example here. If I was looking for, say, golf practice balls as a random example, and I was looking to buy them, and I was filtering down through the sports and fitness sections, so I would click golf, obviously. I would then locate golf balls, which are here. I would then, it gives a number of options, but I would click practice balls because that's the product I'm looking for. And then Amazon would display what it thinks are the most relevant products for practice balls. And so the question is, or the idea is, you want to appear here. You don't just want to appear when someone types in practice balls into the search bar at the top. You actually want to appear here when someone does a category search. Now, the way you do that is to make an adjustment in your product listing. So this is an example product listing, and again, obviously, these are all the other areas you need to fill in: offer, images, description, keywords, etc. But if you look down here, you can see where the recommended browse nodes are and where you can add them. Now, depending on the product and the category, sometimes you can find this in the Vital Info tab, sometimes it's in the More Details tab. It actually depends on the category. But the way you do that is literally just click Edit, and then in the case of practice balls, I would scroll down to find Sports and Outdoors, then I would find golf, then golf balls, then practice balls, and then select that. And even though I'd already previously done it, this is what you would see. So now for this particular product, the browse nodes are set correctly. And so when someone does this category search, you have a much higher chance of appearing right at the top here over other products that have not done their browse nodes correctly. So really it's just a way of getting additional traffic. Now, in this manual I have explained how to do it, and the other thing I have shown is how to actually find the correct category, because sometimes it can be quite difficult to find the exact category and subcategory that for a particular product. I mean, for instance, for yoga mats, it can be quite tricky to find yoga mats. You might think it's in sports and outdoors, but it isn't, and it's someplace else. And the way to find it, rather than spending, going back and forth and going through all the categories in your listing, is to actually download the Browse Tree Guide, which you can find in your Amazon seller account located in the Help link. And so basically what you do, just click Help, search for Browse Tree Guides, and then you'll see a link to the product classifier, and then that's basically a huge spreadsheet which gives required classifications or available classifications for a particular product. There are also some additional refinements which you can add in as well, and I explain how to do those in the manual. So really important to implement this once you have your product or once you're setting up your listing, and just follow along in the manual, and it tells you exactly how to implement this. And if you do it correctly, you will end up getting more traffic, more sales, more reviews as a result of getting more sales, and that will in turn lead to better organic rankings when someone searches through the search bar at the top of Amazon.com. So it's really important to get this done, so follow along in the manual. I can give you any advice, then if you contact me by email, and I can help you through this.